What's up, y'all? It's your boy Garrett Spencer. Saturday, y'all know what today is. Woke up, this morning, got it in the gym, had a pretty good workout. So today's my shout out video. First person to give a shout out to is Frozen Art. Frozen Art, check her out. Very creative and very talented at drawing. So Frozen Art, check her out. Second person, Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Dr. Josh the Real Gamer, definitely check him out, y'all. Does a lot of videos and live streams, and definitely has a really good amount of games. So Dr. Josh the Real Gamer. Third person, Calvin Jr. Calvin Jr. Check him out. Very funny, entertaining, and likes to dance and likes to make people laugh. Calvin Jr. Fourth person, give a shout out to Brian Trusty. Brian Trusty, another one of my friends. Good at gaming, awesome channel, and very professional at everything he does. Brian Trusty. Another person, One Up Woman. One Up Woman, another cool person, another good channel, and another good gamer. One Up Woman. Next person, KB211. KB211, check her out, y'all. Always gaming every morning and every day. And another cool person, another cool channel. So KB211. Another person, Lightsaber Samurai. Lightsaber Samurai, check him out, y'all. Another cool person, another good channel, and good collection of games in the background. Lightsaber Samurai. Another person, Rotten Games. Rotten Games, check him out, y'all. Another cool person, another one of my friends in Rotten Games, check him out. Another person, Chauncey Talon. Chauncey Talon, check him out, y'all. Another gamer, another cool person, and another person showing the appreciation to Chauncey Talon. Another person, Brandon Arch. Brandon Arch, always coming through the streams, always showing the love and appreciation, and always, watching. So, Brandon Arch. Another person, the Batman. The Batman, check him out, y'all. Cool. And always coming through whenever he can, and always watching. So, the Batman. Another person is Retro Gamer. Retro Gamer, check him out, y'all. He was just in my stream yesterday, and he's comes through and he was showing the appreciation. Check him out, y'all. Another person, I believe his name is Darren. Darren, check him out, y'all. Another one of my friends, another one of my people, and always another person showing the appreciation and watches the video. So I think his name was Darren, something like that. Check him out, y'all. Another person, JLove81. JLove81, check her out, y'all. Another awesome gamer, another cool channel, and sometimes she does streams on Nintendo and things like that. So JLove81. And as far as everybody else goes, I want to say thank you and welcome to my channel. Hope you guys continue to watch the videos and hope you guys enjoy them. So thank you guys and welcome once again. Yeah, so today's Saturday, had a nice workout this morning, and yesterday I did a live stream on the Sega Genesis because, like I said, it's Sega season. Sega's basically famous all over again. They did a good job, with the gameplays and the makings of everything, and I know there's some games they probably didn't put on there, but like I said, I'm pretty sure you can hack them somehow, some way, and put them on there. For instance, like the Adventures of Batman and Robin and Aladdin and some of the other games that they mentioned that they didn't put onto it. But otherwise, overall, it looks good. The Sega Genesis Mini looks good, and like I said, I'm probably gonna just stick with the Model 1 because I got a lot of game. Pretty much. My cabinet is full of games, of Genesis games, and just I'm just definitely enjoying playing that Model 1 better than Model 3 because the Model 1 it looks nicer. The inside of the gameplays it looks nicer, and I like it. And I'm glad I bought it. Takes me back into the early '90s when I was a kid. Yeah, sorry, but inside of my mouth is like hurting y'all, so that's probably why I'm probably like talking real low in a way, so I don't know what's going on. I have like a toothache or something. But yeah, like I said, I'm glad they making Sega famous again. It's one of the greatest systems of all times, and I also I ordered a couple of PS2 games. Definitely Dr. Josh. I know you'll probably like this one, and you'll like the other two that I bought on PS2. And I can't wait to check them out and play them. I think one came, but I forgot to go to the mailbox yesterday. But I think one might have came into the mail yesterday. I just forgot to go out there to check, so I'll make sure I do that at some point today. And like I said, I mean, you guys are the greatest. I appreciate the love and support. Like I said, you guys have my love and support as well. I'm glad to be a part of the retro game community. Like I said, the retro gaming is the best gaming of all is like the best gamings of all times, especially back when they was famous and everything. And they would have them in stores like on game kiosks and everything like that. Like for instance, yesterday, when I was doing my live stream on the Genesis yesterday, another thing, it was also taking me back to like as if I was in a department store. I was in Sears playing the Sega Genesis kiosk, and Aladdin was one of the games I was playing on there, and then it was Sonic 2 a little bit, but I just like I said, from what I could remember, that was on the gaming kiosk back in Sears back in the '90s when they had the Sega Genesis kiosk. But Aladdin's is one of one of the good games on that system, in my opinion. And sometimes Sega is so good. Sometimes you go to sleep at night, you dream about playing it. Sometimes, if especially for those who hasn't played it, and for some of those who doesn't have it, and some who used to have it but then they got rid of it or gave it away. You probably might wake up. You probably might wake up in your dream, and there'll be a Sega Genesis like right there hooked up in one of your rooms or game room, wherever you guys play y'all's video games at. I remember the time I told you guys a long time ago at one of my old houses that when I was a kid, I had a dream when I woke up. I went downstairs and a Sega Genesis had just appeared down there. When I went down there and I started playing it, but then when I actually woke up, I mean, it wasn't there because it was all a dream. Basically, it was just a Super Nintendo that was down there. So I just went back upstairs and went back to bed because Sega Genesis, I had missed it. I had missed playing it. After I guess when it broke. After when it broke, and my mom's had thrown it away. I didn't have that Sega. I didn't have a Sega Genesis no more at that point. Because I mean, Super Nintendo was all I really had, and that was hooked up, and I kind of got tired of playing it because I was playing it like every day. I guess one because I didn't really have a whole lot of games for it at the time, and even when I did, it was still pretty boring. Wanted to play other systems. Sega was one of them, and then PlayStation One was the other, and that's why sometimes I go up to my friend's house and see what he was doing because he had a PlayStation One and an N64, and just he had more games up there. He had a lot more games than I did. So yeah, it just gets boring sometimes playing the same thing every day over and over again. That's why I try to mix up my gaming videos when I do my live streams because I want to I just like to mix them up and play different things, and that way they don't all look the same, my book, and if I do play the same systems, then, want to make sure I play some games that I haven't really played for a while. So that's why, that's why I do things the way I do them, especially when it comes to making videos. So, but yeah, I'm glad, but then, I also remember one point back when my mom and stepdad had met, and they've been dating and going together for a while. And I think it was before or after they got married. Well, my stepdad had told me he had Sega Genesis over his mom's house somewhere, and I mean, and took. I think he had it. I think he when he was cleaning up his basement over his mom's house a long time ago, he found it and then he brought it back. He brought it back home. You know, I got really excited. I got really excited, and and he had bought the adapter cord for it because it was missing the adapter cord. And he hooked it up downstairs in the basement, or I hooked it up downstairs in the basement. And like I said, only games I had for a minute right there was basically the 6 pack game, basically with Sonic 1 and Streets of Rage 1 and some of the other games on the 6 pack game that you guys obviously know what it is. And I had a couple other games. I had a couple other games for it, and like every day after school, I'd come home and I would be downstairs on it playing the Sega Genesis, just like I was doing back a long time ago when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and it was a pretty exciting moment, and I was also hoping that I could probably I mean I was just a kid, so I guess once a while, every now and then, I would ask my stepdad, if we could go up and buy some more games for this system, and there was times that we did, but like I mean around that time, I didn't really have a whole lot of games like I did like back when I was 3 or 4 years old on my first Sega Genesis or like I do now pretty much. But it was a pretty good moment, because like I said, I miss playing Sega Genesis a lot, and I I really enjoy it, and it's one of my best systems, right there. It's one of my best systems right there, and I'll definitely rate that as number one. I definitely rate that as number one, and I'm glad that I have it. I'm glad that I have it. I'm glad the Sega Genesis Mini was made and invented, and that it's doing real good right now. And I'm glad that some of you guys who bought it is really enjoying it. I really like that. And it also gives chance to people to it gives also a chance give people out there a chance who hasn't played or who's never heard of it to buy it, get a good look at it, and just see what they missed. So like I said last week, I give the Sega Genesis Mini and give the Sega Genesis period, props for making it. Like I said, this is Sega season, y'all. This is Sega season, y'all. So let's keep on playing it. Let's enjoy it, and let's get right to it. You know. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. But this is your boy Garrett Spencer, and you guys take it easy. And I'll probably see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a good day. And remember, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.